Okay, here we are. We are mastering Instagram Live and Facebook Live at the same time. Yes, we are. We are doing it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. I'm so excited to talk to you today and every Thursday about something I'm calling Uncensored Holidays. So, if you are catching me live for the very first time, ever, please drop in and let me know and say hello. I would love to meet you digitally. And if you've been with me live before, come and say hi too. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. I love doing life together. So, Uncensored Holidays. What does that mean? Let's see if I can get both screens up so I can see you guys and see any comments that you have. By the way, I love interactive lives. So if you have a question or if you're just like, yes, and you feel it, just like drop in the comments. I'm a generator and I love responding. So if you are here and you are like feeling the energy, just drop in the comments and I see you and I am grateful for you. So first steps in creating this uncensored holiday. Let's first talk about what an uncensored holiday even is. Like, what does that even mean? Why am I here talking to you about an uncensored holiday? What is that? Well, this is coming from a place in my brand and in my life where I'm kind of branding this uncensored woman. I'm not kind of branding. I am the uncensored woman and I'm branding the uncensored woman and I'm bringing more of this to life. And this is the woman who, can say what she wants because she has the feelings and she knows what she wants, where she can be what she wants without someone telling her that she can't or without someone influencing her to fit inside a different box. This is with the woman who shows up without being affected by someone else saying, well, that's not the way you show up. No, the uncensored woman shows up as the woman that she desires to be because that is her truth. She loves life. And it's not about the right way or what everyone else is doing. It's about what she's truly aligned with and how she desires to feel. The uncensored woman means, or uncensored in general, to me means that you're in your fullest, highest potential. And your true self is showing up as you are, like who you are in the moment, with knowing that tomorrow you might feel differently. Tomorrow that can change. Next week that can change. Maybe you build this whole business feeling this one way and then one day you feel differently and you know that it can change. Uncensored is showing up fully as who you are. So when I looked at the month of December, when I looked at, what happens in the holiday season, and I decided that I wanted to also have an uncensored holiday. And an uncensored holiday is you having the holiday that you want. Showing up in the holiday season with the desires that you want and the way that you want to feel, not being influenced how everyone else wants to feel or how everyone else has done holidays, how this has always been in the past and so now you need to do it. Nope. An uncensored holiday is you creating the holiday that you desire, no matter what, even if it's different every year, okay? Not being influenced by how everyone else says it's supposed to be done. Like, no. Uncensored holiday means you're writing the rules for your holiday season. So can I get an amen for writing your own rules for the holiday season? Because how many of you have a holiday season alter ego? Holiday season alter ego. And that alter ego is a completely different person than who you truly are, right? You show up for the parties, you put your face on, you smile, you're like, I'm here, like I made it. Do I get a check mark for like making it to this event and making it to this engagement and gifting these people? And like we create this holiday season alter ego. And at the end of the season, you're fucking exhausted. And it's because you've been acting as someone else this entire season. So here's where uncensored holiday comes from. There's no more alter ego in our life. It is just you. and it is who you are, and it is what you desire. Now, we'll talk about later on in these series on Thursdays about what that means, like when you have a partner and when you have a family, and like how do you set boundaries. But today is just day one. So you're going to build a toolbox that's actually really helpful for you to be able to show up as the uncensored woman and create the uncensored holiday that you desire. So today I want to talk about the first step, or the first tool that you can kind of take away with you to creating the uncensored holiday, and that is alignment. And if you weren't live, like at the very beginning, I've got us streaming on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm trying to do a really good job at like connecting on both, but sometimes it'll look like I'm looking down at Facebook and now I'm looking at Instagram. I'm here with you both and I can see comments on both sides. So yay. First tool, first tip, alignment. So what does alignment mean? When I think about alignment, I know sometimes I envision like pulling everything together. Like I imagine almost like scooping up everything that's on the side of the road and like pulling it into the road, if that makes any sense. We all kind of have this vision for like what alignment means, but if you can, close your eyes. If you can't, please don't. Like if you're driving, please don't close your eyes. But just imagine, like, what does alignment look like for you? And just the first image that comes to mind, don't let yourself be don't judge yourself for any image that you have, just whatever that looks like for you. For me, it's scooping up all the stuff on the side of the road and like pulling it into the road. That's alignment. And that's kind of like coming into who we are. Good morning, Holly. I see you. Hey, Erica. So alignment. Sometimes alignment feels like we're searching for the right path. And oftentimes what happens is we believe the right path is something that someone else has set. Like, oh, you took the right turn, you're following the right directions, right? When in reality, yes, it's the right path, but it's your right path. I don't want you to mistake alignment for the right path that other people say is the right path, okay? That's not what we're talking about here at all. The right path is your right path. Alignment is the path that you say it is. It's the right path for you right now, knowing that it can change. And it means being fully aligned with yourself. How do you tap in to who you are? You know your feelings. You know how to identify them and feel them. Like, where do they show up in your body? And you know how to sit with your thoughts and actually have your own. That's alignment. So the first step to creating an uncensored holiday is aligning with yourself. In this book I'm reading by Jessica Zwig, I usually have it like right next to me, but I don't. It's fantastic because first of all, it's yellow, and that is, hi, that's my jam. In this book by Jessica, she says, what a time to be aligned. What a time to be aligned, because here's where you'll become aligned. When you discover who you truly are, you are in alignment. When you start listening to your body, you are in alignment. So how do we do that, right? Because on the other side of alignment with who you are is a brilliant holiday season. Oh yeah, best color ever. Yep, yellow, it's it. I'm not even, oh, my earrings are yellow today, but this is, leopard's also my jam. I've been rocking the leopard since like 1993. So alignment with yourself. When you become aligned with yourself, then you can create an aligned holiday, which means that you get to have the most epic holiday season. So the first step, here's actual step number one, if you're taking notes, but don't take notes. The first step is to get clear on what you want. What are your goals and your dreams when it comes to the holiday season? Like, what does your ideal holiday look like? We've all watched all the movies and seen how everyone else does the holidays, and without even realizing it, we do let that influence what that means for us. So if you take everything away, like if you actually sit with your own thoughts and you take everything away from what you've seen and heard and done for years, what does your dream holiday look like? Because once you have this good understanding of what you want, you can begin to take the steps to make it a reality, right? And Here's the thing. If you need to break out a vision board, I am all for a vision board. I've created so many vision boards. I have one that I got smart and I created a digital vision board. So you can open up Canva. It's a free app if you've never used it before. Do it on your computer, not on your phone. But you can make a vision board the size of your desktop screen, and you can set a vision board on your desktop screen. So every time you open up your freaking computer, you see the vision that you have for your life, and you tap into the feelings that it gives you. Like, how does this picture make you feel? How does this word make you feel? How does this vision of what you want your life to look like around the holidays make you feel when you open up that laptop screen? And then it's a reminder for you to stay aligned with that feeling and not let yourself waver or be influenced by what other people are doing. So the first step is to create a vision. You have to be clear about what you desire. And that might look like burning everything down that you've ever known about the holidays. And that's okay. And that's okay. So hang one up. Words, pictures, feelings. What's your vision of the holiday season and how do you desire to feel? One of the best ways to become aligned with your true self is to connect with your inner wisdom. Also, can we go back to the vision board for a second? I just want you to know, like, you can create a vision board for anything. You don't have to have a vision board that's 2023 and then, 2023. I'm like, what year are we in? You don't have to only create a yearly vision board. You can create a vision board for anything you want. Here's your permission slip in case you needed one. Create a vision board for the holidays. Okay, but in order for you to do that, you have to really tap into what you desire to feel, because everything starts with feelings. Okay, so when you can tap into your feelings and what you desire to feel, you will create the scenarios and the engagements and the commitments that help you feel that way. And you will know when you're misaligned because you'll feel like shit. And you'll be like, I don't want to do this, right? Okay, so I just had to get that disclaimer out there. Create a vision board whenever you want. One of the best ways to become aligned with your true self is to connect with your inner wisdom. This is the part of you that knows exactly what you need to do to reach your full potential. Because I promise you, every single one of you has this wisdom inside of you. You were born with it. No one can take it away, but it can be influenced by other people if you let it. You have this internal wisdom, and it's actually through your body parts, like through your organs, through the systems in your body, through the blood pumping through your body, through your heart, through your chakra system, your energy centers. So this is the part of you that knows what you need to reach your full potential every day, every minute, every holiday season. This is your intuition. This is your gut instinct. We've all heard that before, right? Like, listen to your gut. What's your gut telling you? This is tuning into your body. How to read your emotions in your body. So when you're feeling stressed, if you close your eyes, when you notice the feeling of stress, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, there's stress. Okay, push it away, push it away, push it away, pretend like it's not there. No. See the stress. Close your eyes. Where is this coming up in my body? Where do I feel it? Your body will tell you. Your body is constantly talking to you. Where is the stress? Maybe it's in your shoulders. Maybe it's in your heart. Maybe it's in your gut. Like, your body's talking to you. Recognize where it is in your body. Physically, where do they show up? And this is a practice. So this is a muscle that we have to actually use and develop. So the first time that you do it, you might not be able to tell where it's coming from. That's okay. But the more you practice this, the more freeing it becomes. Okay, so I feel it in my heart. Now, what do I want to do with that? Why is it coming up in my heart? What is it attached to? Where is this coming from, right? And you start to kind of like unravel these threads, and eventually you get to a place where you can completely release it because you honor where it came up from, but you tell it that you don't need it anymore, and we let it go. That's so much better for you than stress is coming up, I don't want it, push it away, right? We actually get to like unravel the threads and see where it's coming from, and that's going to be incredibly helpful for you. This also comes from quieting your mind. So I know I talk about this all the time, and I know you're probably sick of me talking about meditating, but I do this every day, and there's a reason for it. And it's to, when I say quiet your mind, I don't mean have no thoughts in your mind when you sit for meditation. I just mean quiet your mind from the distractions that are going on around us. Give yourself time to connect with yourself. That's what this is all about, right? You're connecting with yourself. And if you can't find time to connect with yourself, you will not become aligned, which means that your holidays will be full of shitty engagements that you don't want to go to and commitments that you don't want to do, but you say yes anyway. Quiet your mind and take some time to meditate or simply relax. You can take a shower. You can meditate in the shower. Showering can be your meditation. Again, permission slip for you to make meditation whatever you desire meditation to be. It does not have to be sitting in quiet with your hands like this and having chanting music on. It does not have to be like that. Meditation will be one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself, because this will allow you to become in tune with your body and align to your feelings and your thoughts and your beliefs. We act on our thoughts. We have feelings. They're there for a reason. Once you've quieted your mind, it will be easier to hear the guidance of your inner wisdom, which is in your body telling you what is best for you. Because your body's constantly talking to you, right? What are they telling you? In the holiday season, we often run from the next to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And then that leads to burnout. And then that leads to living a life that's not in alignment. And the longer that you live that way, the faster you burn out, the faster you get sick. Why do you think that flu season is around this time of the year? Why do you think? Is it because the flu is more prevalent around this time of the year? No, it's not. That's not the reason. It's because we burn ourselves out. It's because our immune system gets suppressed every time that we push our feelings down, every time that we don't recognize our true beliefs, our true feelings, how we desire to feel. Every time we push it aside, push it aside, push it aside, we burn out because we're not living in alignment. We're bombarded with engagements and commitments and sugar, and we don't know how to say no or how to truly check in with what we want. And so therefore we become out of alignment and our body's like, ah! And any kind of virus or cold, I probably can't even say that word because I'm going to get like censored, which is funny when we're talking about uncensored holidays. Don't even get me started on being allowed to speak my voice. But anytime that those things are around us and our body is in havoc and it's out of alignment, that's going to attack our system real fast. And so that's why we have a lot of sickness during this time. That's why flu season is this time of the year, because we overcommit and we say yes to things that we don't want to say yes to. And the only way you're going to know whether it's a heck yes for you is to be able to tune into your body. When someone asks you, hey, there's this event on Thursday night, it's cookies with Santa, do you want to go? And if your first immediate reaction is, ugh, it's a no. It's a no. And you say no, and you don't feel badly about it because you're honoring your body and your wisdom because your body is talking to you. Body is very smart. If it's like, heck, yes, I want to go to that, then you go. Start practicing that every single time a commitment or engagement or an invitation comes up. Just start practicing that. You will be a different person and you will show up for life in a completely different way. Okay? Watch how healthy you become. Watch how good you feel. Watch how rested you are. Watch how well you sleep and how you learn to check in with yourself. Listen to your heart. Follow its guidance because it will lead you to your truth and help you become the best version of you. When you're fully aligned with who you are, you will shine brightly in the world and you'll attract all that you desire. It will be, it's not a mistake. It just will happen because you're showing up fully aligned. That is a whole nother frequency. You have up-leveled yourself when you do this. So this is the first step in creating an uncensored holiday. Does that resonate with you? Coming back to alignment in our body. Truly checking in with what we desire and who we are and what does holiday season mean to us and what do we want out of it. It's not about overcommitting yourself. It's not about showing up to as many engagements as you can and putting a different face on and creating a holiday alter ego. If you have a holiday alter ego, I want you to kick that alter ego to the door today. No more do you create another version of you to get through the holidays. No. You are you. When you come home to yourself, that's when you have the most fun. That's when you enjoy everything that you do. That's when you create the feeling that you want to feel around the holidays. So my guess is doing it this way is going to turn you on so much that you take these things into every other part of your life. And I have a secret for you. That's my goal. Yes, we're talking about the holiday season, and yes, that's what we need right now. But my goal is to get you to recognize how important that alignment is with yourself, because it's going to weave into every other part of your life, in your business, in your relationships, in your partnerships, everything you do. Here's something that's fun. Since I've been focusing on creating a liberating life, like feeling liberated, being the uncensored woman, twice this week, I've had people come up to me and tell me, your energy is beautiful. Your energy is beautiful. People want to talk to me. I used to be someone who head down. I just went through life like this. I just went food shopping, but didn't talk to anybody. Yes, Holly, relax into it. When you are aligned, your energy will be so unmistakable. You will become a magnet, attracting the people that are meant to be in your life and not detracting, but repelling, I think that's the word, repelling the people who are not meant to be in your life. And you will feel it and you will know it. So my secret goal here is that not only do you take this into the holidays, but you take it into every single thing that you do. This is only part one, you guys. You don't even know. You don't even know what's coming in the next couple of weeks. This is part one of Uncensored Holidays. So, alignment with yourself. Next week, you can join us in the same time, in the same place, so that we can tap even further into creating the Uncensored Holidays. That's what it's all about, you guys. I love you so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that's here with me live. If you feel aligned to share this message, if you know someone who needs to hear this, if you're like, you know what, putting my foot down, stake in the ground, this is how I'm doing holidays from here on out, and you want to share that with the world, please share this message. The more of us that start to live this way in full alignment with who we are, the easier things become. And don't you want things to be easier and more fun and more joyful and not stressful? Here for it. I love you so much. I will catch you guys next week.